Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Today is Talk About It Tuesday. We're going to continue on our theme, talking about relationships. We just started a brand new series on Sunday at Shrewsbury Assembly called #Relationship Goals. Now, we all desire to have healthy relationships, but I think we can understand, hopefully, that not all relationships are good for us. Now, it may be a family member, it may be a neighbor, hopefully it's not a spouse, but there are relationships that just cause tension, that are just, you're not yourself, or you're not who you want to be when you're with other people. Or maybe you go and you're with other people and you change who you are. And that is just something that is just a huge red flag. If your friends are causing you to go away from God and His will for your life, that's a huge red flag that you probably shouldn't allow those people to be in your inner sphere of influence. Listen to Proverbs chapter 13. Proverbs is a great book. We'll be here a couple times this week because it talks about just wisdom and the importance of healthy relationships. Proverbs 13 verse 20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." So if you want to be hurt, if you want to go through pain, if you want to go through grief, and you want to go through loss, and if you just want to live a life of loneliness and a life just of trying to please others, do this. Be in the companion of fools, suffers harm. What does it say in the beginning? Walk with the wise and become wise. Hey, you want to become smarter. You want to get closer to God. Choose who you surround yourselves with. Challenge yourself. You know, I love sports. You may know about that about me, and I like to be competitive. And you know, the best thing to do to get better at a sport is to play somebody a little bit better than you. And that's just the truth. I mean, when you rise up to the occasion. And so I'm starting to play sports with my son, and I know he's getting better because he's playing somebody that's better than him. It may be one day that I'll be playing him, and hopefully I'll be getting better because he's ultimately better than I am. But it's the same is true when it comes to our relationships. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. That's a great verse to memorize. Proverbs 13 verse 20. A great verse to memorize, but it's a great verse to practically live by. So maybe you need to sit down and you need to do an inventory of your friends. You need to do an inventory of your inner sphere of influence and think about, am I spending time with my friends that is causing me to refuel, or are they causing me to drain empty? Think about that, because our friendships need to refuel us, not drain us. So think it now. I'm not saying that you need to go and defriend everybody on social media and call up your best friend saying, I'm not longer your friend anymore. That probably wouldn't be wise, but really just think about it. Take that inventory list and go to the Lord and say, God, are these the relationships you want me to have? Are these the relationships that are drawing me closer to you? I want you to think about that and go to the Lord. Hey, for Talk About It Tuesday, go to the Lord with your inventory list and see what God does in and through that list, and then practically make those changes that you see necessary. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for another Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.